remain standing. Presenting the colors this evening are Cadet Sergeant Luke Andruskevich, Cadet Corporal Elise Shannon, Cadet Corporal Jonathan Connor, and Cadet Corporal Ryan Pouliot. Please continue to stand. I would like to present Elizabeth Furtado, Senior Class Vice President, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The band will now play the national anthem. Please be seated. Good evening, and welcome to the Winnicott High School graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. I want to start this evening by thanking everyone, students, parents, staff, administration, school board, and our community for the support, flexibility, and patience and understanding that you have shown all year. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize the Winnicott alumni in attendance. Please stand if you're a graduate of Winnicott High School. We would not be here today without our collective warrior pride and spirit. Thank you all for all that you have done tonight, for tonight's graduates. Before I say a few words to the graduates, I would like to introduce our invited guests. Assistant Superintendent of Student Services, Dr. Mary Toomey. Associate Superintendent for Finance and Operations, Dr. Matthew Ferreira. Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Assessment, Shay Casserly. Superintendent of Schools, SAU 90, Lois Costa. School Board members, Vice Chairperson, Nicole Seco. Patricia O'Keefe. Desiree Potter. And Tracy Williams. Also, Winnicott Alumni Association co-presidents, Myra Logan and Sue Swift. Senior class advisors, Gabrielle Borden and Carl Princelau, and graduation coordinator, Emily Fazzoco, who have worked tirelessly this week to ensure the ceremony runs smoothly. Thank you for everything you have done. Thank you to Derek Roberts for live streaming this event, and Ken Martin and Patrick Moore, who have provided the performances this evening. Thank you for the custodial staff for tonight's setup. And thank you to our two class marshals, directing you through tonight's ceremony, Maren Dodia and Molly Eden. A special thank you for our retiring staff for the many years of service. Barbara Reed, Derek Roberts, Gail Lafont, Mike Myers, and Laurie Cook. We wish them the best of luck in their retirement. Thank you to the faculty and staff who have provided our graduates with instruction, inspiration, and motivation to do their absolute best. And now, congratulations to each of you, class of 2026. Today's ceremony is an opportunity for you to relax, to reflect upon your successes, and to feel proud of yourselves and your accomplishments. Congratulations are also in order for your families and friends who have been part of the vital part of your success. Graduates, let's stand. And take a moment to thank your family and friends who have joined you this evening and have provided the support and guidance for each of you to reach this point tonight. We did practice this year. Tonight marks the conclusion of a process you began 12 years ago. Throughout that time, you have worked, studied, and striven for this day. You have worked individually and collectively together to achieve the best for all. You have learned to accept differences and not judge them. You have demonstrated essential skills and academic competencies to be successful. More importantly, though, you have attained and demonstrated such attributes as creativity, collaboration, communication, and critical thinking. 4 years ago, you entered through the doors of Winnicott High School as freshmen, each arriving with different backgrounds and experiences. Think back to when we first met in the auditorium. What were your thoughts as you sat and listened to the many pieces of advice? What were your expectations? Different location, but once again, here you sit before me. What are your thoughts now? What are your expectations? Take a moment to reflect upon the successes that you have experienced, the projects completed over the years, and the activities both far and near. What impact have they had on you, your classmates, your family, and your community? Each day you create a legacy and have a positive impact on all those around you. It is the little things that you accomplish each day. In the words of Charles Dickens, you are a part of a long chain of iron or gold, of thorns and flowers that would never have bound you but for the formation of the first link on one Memorial Day. Take each day and behave as this is the day that will be remembered. You get to decide the legacy you leave. You have proven that no obstacle is too great when faced with unity, determination, and a little bit of school spirit. As you sit here this evening, we thank you for the successes you have enjoyed, the hard lessons you have learned, and the relationships that you have built along the way. Carry on with hard work, motivation, dedication, and enthusiasm, as it will serve you well in the coming years. Embrace the uncertainty and the excitement it brings. Move forward with courage and determination, follow your passions, and show care and empathy. The horizon is wide, and the opportunities are endless. I know that as you prepare to leave Winnicott, the strength that you have shown over the past 4 years will help you overcome any adversity you encounter. Though you are leaving Winnicott, I know that you are well prepared to follow your path, whether it be college, career, military, or travel. As Robert Frost suggests, choose the one less traveled by. At this time, I ask the following students to stand. Jameson LaFleur, Air Force National Guard. Selena King, U.S. Coast Guard Reserves. Drew Simmons, Air Force. And missing this evening's ceremony because he is at boot camp, Owen McMahon. Thank you for the service to our country. Class of 2026, you have made a difference here in our community, and I know that you will continue to make a difference and achieve great success wherever your path takes you. Whatever you get involved in, I urge you to do it for the right reasons. Do it because you sincerely care about it and truly enjoy it. Ask yourself if it is something worthwhile and if it helps others. It is not about demonstrating what you know, but being able to demonstrate that you care. As scientist and author Carl Sagan writes, we can judge our progress by the courage of our questions and the depth of our answers, our willingness to embrace what is true rather than what feels good. Each of you entered Winnicott with aspirations, dreams, and passions. As you leave Winnicott, your dreams and passions will provide a vision of where you want to go and what you want to achieve. Reflect on the growth you've experienced during your time here, what you have achieved, and what new discoveries you have made along the way. As you venture forth, be open to learning, to growth, and to new challenges. Embrace opportunities that expand your horizons, connect with diverse perspectives, and broaden your understanding of the world. Approach each day with an open heart, a willingness to listen, and a desire to make a positive difference. Celebrate life, no matter what the challenges you may face. As this evening ends, you will be stepping away from Winnicott. The following passage is from the 1962 Winnicott Yearbook. Winnicott, the beautiful place of pines, has taught us that love, truth, and beauty never cease, that storms of sadness merely test our strength, while the sunlight of happiness sustains our growth, that the power of reason, the reward of sacrifice, and the joy of success are the greatest treasures known. Class of 2026, you have the potential to create a world that reflects compassion, understanding, and progress. May you continue to pursue your passions with sincerity, make a difference wherever you go, and achieve greatness in all your endeavors. Strive for peace and goodwill, and embrace social kindness and public kindness to all. There is so much hope for your future. As you leave Winnicott High School, beautiful place of pines, continue to dream, continue to think, continue to do, and continue to follow your path to success. As you begin your next chapter, we celebrate your accomplishments and look forward to the contributions you will continue to make in this world. On behalf of myself, the faculty, and staff, I wish you the happiness of a productive life, the respect of your fellow human beings, and the love of your family. Congratulations and the best of luck on your remarkable journey ahead. This time I ask Moxie Clifford, Senior Class Secretary, to introduce the Winneconne School Board Vice Chair, Nicole Seco, for the greetings of the class.
Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, staff, and guests. It is my privilege today to introduce Ms. Nicole Seco, the Vice Chairperson of Winneconne High School School Board. For the past 5 years, Ms. Seco has served on the board, including the last 2 as Vice Chair. She also serves on the SAU 21 Joint Board and is a dedicated advocate for education in our community. She helps to guide important decisions that support students all through the district. Although she serves on the board as a professional, Ms. Seco has personal ties to Winneconne High School as well. All 3 of her children graduated from Winneconne, with Megan in 2016, Annie in 2018, and Adam in 2022. Through their involvement in band, chorus, instrumental pieces, plays, and musicals, Ms. Seco has been immersed in the performing arts at Winneconne and has developed a deep appreciation for the wide variety of opportunities here, even acting as a music booster. Outside of her service to education, she works as a mental health counselor and serves as the Client Services Director at Haven, a violence prevention organization that serves the Seacoast community. Ms. Seco's career has been dedicated to helping and supporting others, and it has allowed her to help countless who have been affected. Raised by 2 teachers, she developed an appreciation for public education early in life and has realized how important it is in shaping the lives of developing individuals. These beliefs, along with her love for the Hampton community, inspired her to serve on the school board, giving back to the schools, which has meant so much to her family. Ms. Seco is a role model for those who pursue education, community service, and public health. She is a dedicated woman, and I can tell from her work that she is incredibly capable, intelligent, and caring. She is a woman who I specifically aspire to be like and look up to. Thank you for your work in our community, and without further ado, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to welcome the Vice Chair of the Winneconne School Board, Ms. Nicole Seco.
I'm honored today to speak on behalf of the Winneconne School Board, and thank you, Moxie, for that amazing introduction. And I want to start by saying congratulations to the class of 2026. And to your family and friends who have supported you along the way. Also, thank you to the faculty and staff who have guided you along this path and who have worked so hard to plan this graduation event. Tonight, we get to celebrate this huge accomplishment that you've achieved. You've spent these last 12 years learning, growing, and developing your identity. As you leave Winneconne High School, you will embark on a continuing journey to foster your sense of self. Although tonight is a celebration, I also want to name that this can be a stressful time or feel like a lot of pressure to know what you'll do with the rest of your life. If no one else has said it, let me be the first to say, this is normal and it's okay if you feel this way. I can tell you from personal experience that you don't have to have your whole life figured out right now. You will have many opportunities to change or choose a different path if where you go after graduation doesn't work for you, or you find there are different things that interest and inspire you. There are many paths to find purpose and passion in life. As you leave Winneconne, remember to build community. In high school, there is a built-in community from people at school, friends, neighbors, but as you continue on, find ways to connect with others and engage with your community. Remember to work hard to accept yourself and recognize that all people are flawed. Speak kindly to yourself as much as possible. Take accountability when you make a mistake. Mistakes are not a problem. They are another way for you to learn and grow. Show empathy toward people by looking for the best in others and working to find common ground. And lastly, step into moments of discomfort and be brave. I will end today with a quote from Teddy Roosevelt. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs and comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcome. Never miss an opportunity to get into the arena. Congratulations to all of you. Your community is proud of all you have accomplished thus far, and we look forward to seeing what you will do from here.
At this time, I'd like Sullivan Duffy, Senior Class President, to come up for the message to the class.
Good evening, everyone. Before I get started, I want to thank some people who helped all of us to get to where we are today. To our friends, thank you for the memories, the laughs, and the friendships. To our parents and families, thank you for every ride, every conversation, even the tough ones, and every sacrifice you made that helped us reach this moment. To our teachers, thank you for your patience, your guidance, and believing in us. And a special thank you to all the faculty and staff who work behind the scenes to make tonight and many special events throughout our high school journey possible. I was walking one evening with my mom a few weeks back, and I asked her, what should I talk about at graduation? I didn't really see myself delivering some deeply profound, life-changing speech. However, I did want it to be meaningful. She looked at me and said, what message do you want to leave your peers with? What do you want to say to your classmates, who, chances are, many of them you never may see again? So, that night, I opened my Google Docs, got the gears turning, and then proceeded to doom scroll on my phone for an hour before I gave up and went to bed. However, eventually I was able to sit down and begin writing down some thoughts. It took a few breaks here and there, some long pauses of me just staring at my computer, and definitely some questioning. What should I write about? What do I want to talk about? How do I feel about high school? And in the midst of it all, I realized something. This moment, this speech, it isn't about I, it's about us. It's about all of us, every person sitting here tonight, and all the dreams that have been taking shape throughout our high school journey. Some of these dreams arrived with us as freshmen. We aspired to make the team, excel in the classroom, sing in the chorus, act in the play, learn an instrument, build an engine, or create beautiful art. And as we got older, some of those dreams changed. They got bigger. They became harder. Some may have faded away or seemed impossible, while others were achieved or replaced with new dreams. There's a quote from a song that I listened to a lot growing up. It's one of my dad's favorites, and I want to share it with you tonight. It goes along the lines of, she never had dreams, so they never came true. And as simple as that sounds, there's a harsh truth to that line. And I think it's a real call to action. Every accomplishment began as an idea. Every success started with someone believing that something could be better, bigger, or different. Tonight is the beginning of the next chapter. We are done with high school. This chapter is closed. And while none of us know exactly where life will take us, we all have the ability to continue to chase that dream and become the person we want to be. But if there's one thing more important than the dreams we have, it's the impact that we have on the people around us. As we move forward into different colleges, careers, and paths, I hope we continue to dream. But I also hope we remember to spread kindness wherever we go, just like your friends, classmates, and teachers did for you. At some point, we will all look back at high school. Some will be grateful it's over, and some will miss those Friday night lights. We likely won't remember every homework assignment or the details and the all-nighter you had to pull during your final days of class, but what we will remember are the people we did it with. We will remember the friends, the teachers, the teammates, the coaches, the advisors, and our classmates. So, class of 2026, my message to you is to never stop dreaming. Do it big. take those chances, and do the things that you have dreamt of doing. In the midst of all your crazy adventures to come, do them in a way that lifts others around you. And remember, in the words of Maya Angelou, and often quoted by Miss Fegan, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Congratulations, class of 2026. It has been an honor to serve as a class president. Thank you.
I'm asking Sadie DeStefano, student body president, to come up for the Winnicott salute.
Good evening, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Sadie DeStefano, and I was honored to be student body president this school year. Before I start, I'd like to thank my parents, friends, and gymnastics team for constantly supporting me and my ambitions throughout these past 4 years. It is with your support that I'm standing up here confidently today. I would also like to give a special thanks to my mom, who has been my best friend for these past 18 years. Thank you for being my biggest role model, #1 fan, and also my toughest critic. Now, clap for her. Now, I do have a confession to make. Just like almost every assignment I did this year, I truly did procrastinate writing this speech. I mean, I did have an entire year to write it, but there I was in May, staring at a blank document. As I struggled, just like Sully did, I asked my mom to help me. She kept asking me, Sadie, what is one message that you want to say to your entire class? That question really stuck with me, but for the longest time, I couldn't figure out an answer. I mean, what is one phrase that could possibly apply to every single person sitting next to me today? The truth is, I couldn't find out an answer because there isn't one. Once we leave Winnicott today, we are all about to walk completely different paths. Some of us are going to college, while others straight into the workforce, military, or pursuing other ambitions. Our lives are going to look completely different from here on out. But while our futures diverge, there is one thing that is uniting us right here, right now, and that's community. The person sitting next to you might be your best friend, or you might not even know their name. You might have shared every class together, or you might have never even passed them in the hallways. But regardless of how well you know them, you are both a part of this very Winnicott community. This bond is what kept us together through high school, and it is something that we must carry forward with us through this next chapter of our lives. I want everyone to look around now and to find a friend, a family member, a teacher, or just someone who supported you these last 4 years. Go ahead, look, I'm watching. That is your community. No matter where your next path takes you, hold on to this feeling. If I had to do high school all over again, there are so many things I would do differently, but also some things I would do exactly the same. Looking back now at these last 4 years, I realized that high school was not about figuring out the rest of your life, but rather it was about the people, the lessons, and the moments that we experienced together within this community that we will carry forever. Whether you hated or loved high school, you have all created special moments here with the people around you that you will never forget. You have laughed with them, cried with them, worked with them, and now you are here graduating with them. Finally, to be cliche, I think we can all agree that these past 4 years did in fact fly by. And now, ready or not, we are supposed to be the new adults paving our own way into the world. As we step into the unknown and inevitably make our own mistakes, let us not forget the foundation that we built right here on these grounds. Tomorrow, we will start on our own individual paths and face new obstacles. But when you procrastinate on something for a little too long, like I did, and begin to feel overwhelmed on your new journey, always remember that you're never truly starting from scratch. You had the resilience that you built here in these Winnicott classrooms, the passion that you found on our fields, and the spirit of community that spans far beyond this campus. We came here first as freshmen, trying to find our classrooms for the first time, and we're leaving here as adults, ready to make our mark. Let's take the memories that we've made, the passions we've discovered, and the bonds that we have formed, and use them to build futures that we can be proud of. Thank you, class of 2026, and of course, congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce the class of 2026 salutatorian, L. Emery.
Sorry, I did a little changing right before. But,
Okay. Thank you, Mr. McGowan, and congratulations to students and families in the class of 2026. My fellow students of Winnicott, today is not an end, but a beginning. Look to your left. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully that'll make the rest of my speech sound a little bit less cliche. But in all seriousness, the fact that we are here today is a reflection of our dedication to a certain outcome, whether that be our grades or the numerous other challenges we have all taken on. With over 20 athletes committed to play at the collegiate level in our class, I know many of us have dedicated hours upon hours to winning games, improving stats, and more. I've also been lucky enough to experience our amazing music program here at Winnicott. And while trumpet was probably not my strongest suit, I was surrounded every day by people dedicated to their craft, reaching levels of creativity that are pretty hard to believe until you've seen the work that happens behind the scenes. The hard work that our class does exceeds far past these examples, with many students balancing demanding jobs, clubs, familial obligations, and so much more. With all this focus and the noise we hear in every direction telling us we need to achieve, perform, complete, it's easy to forget that all these fleeting results are just that, fleeting. We get so hung up on our next milestone, using it as an indication that we've actually accomplished something. But I'm sure if we asked our parents today if they remembered what they got on their high school math finals, they'd struggle. Unless they had a couple math finals go the way mine did, then the numbers might be burned into their memories. But whether our desired results are achieved or not, we're either really happy or really sad for maybe a day or two. So what was all the hard work for? All the stress, the tedious attention to detail, the exhaustion, just to be in the spotlight for a few minutes? This is a question I used to struggle with, especially throughout my athletic career. Finally, I asked my dad one day what the whole point of sports was. He responded with one word: memories. And that made so many things fall into place for me. My achievements meant the world to me, not because of the medals tucked away in my closet, or the number that's probably already lost to the abyss of Power School. They meant the world to me because they were a representation of the experiences and connections I had in pursuit of my goals. Now, I'm not saying that we should stop chasing these goals. They give us direction and space to push ourselves while pursuing our passions. But the lesson I learned the hard way early on in my high school career was to not become too chained to the outcome. Chasing the result not only makes the actual process 10 times more difficult, but it creates a blind spot. It wasn't until I stopped worrying about whether or not I achieved my high standards did I realize that my favorite moments were the in-betweens. The simple ones like driving to school with my brother every morning or listening to music on the bus after a win. So, to the class of 2026, I encourage us to chase our goals without forgetting about those in-betweens. Because as soon as we start focusing on the process and not the outcome, we allow ourselves to be happy for life and not just in the fleeting moments. Lastly, I know we have a lot of great families who have come to support us tonight, but to be completely unbiased, mine is up there with the best of the best. Thank you, Dad, for being my biggest supporter, being there for every 7-hour car ride to lacrosse tournaments, and being there to talk after the big wins, and especially after the hard losses. To my brothers, thank you for making sure I still had some fun in high school, and for never letting things be too serious. You truly are my best friends. And Mom, you mean everything and more to me. You are without a doubt the hardest worker I know, and you're still there for me every single day. I love you so much. I also would like to say that I really should rip this stole in half and give it to Lucy Gelbstein, someone who has inspired me with her incredible work ethic, but also with her genuine kindness and support. Okay, I'll be done after this. There are a few outcomes I would say I'm pretty focused on right now, which are the women's lacrosse semifinals at Manch Memorial, 4 p.m., and men's lacrosse quarterfinals, home at 5. Everyone go out and support us tomorrow. Thank you so much. I kind of made this.
Please welcome the class of 2026 valedictorian, Anna Bassett, to the podium.
Hi everyone, faculty, families, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. My name is Anna Bassett, and I'm honored to stand before you today as the valedictorian of our class. First, a quick shout out to our friends, family, and teachers for getting us across the finish line. We wouldn't be here without you.
I would like to thank my family because I would not be where I am today without my parents, siblings, grandparents, and the rest of my family. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Lily, Finley, Owen, Mimi, Papa, Nana, Bridget, and Skylo for being here today. I love you guys. But I have to give the biggest thank you to my mom. Mom, you've been my rock for 17 years. You've always let me dream big, and honestly, if I grow up to be even half the person you are, I'll consider my life a massive success. You are my best friend and my ultimate role model. Thank you. I would also like to thank the teachers, coaches, advisors, and teammates who helped us on our journey to this stage. You have helped us all become the people we are today. Lastly, I would like to thank Winnicott High School for these last 4 years. From sports to friends to precious memories, this truly was a great place to spend high school. So, I spent the last 4 days staring at a blank Google Doc trying to figure out what to say. And honestly, I don't know if I'm the best person to give you guys all advice on your futures, but I'll give it my best shot. Everyone keeps asking us, where do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? We all usually answer with a list of accomplishments, like college or a great career or making money. But lately, I realized the better question isn't what we'll accomplish, it's who we're going to become. The truth is, none of us know exactly what's coming next. There are going to be moments that are stressful, overwhelming, or just plain hard. But when those moments hit, I hope we choose to face them anyway. Not because it guarantees our success, but because every time we do hard things, we prove to ourselves how resilient we actually are. As we leave here today and go our separate ways, we'll all take different paths. Some of us will go to college, some will enter the workforce, some will serve our communities in other ways, and some of us just don't know yet. Our futures won't all look the same, and that's okay. What matters is that we continue to challenge ourselves, continue to grow, and continue to become people we are proud of. Because at the end of the day, success isn't just about what you've achieved. It's about knowing that when life asks something difficult of you, you were willing to rise to the occasion. So wherever you go, whatever you do, and wherever life takes you, don't be afraid to take on challenges that seem intimidating. Be kind to the people around you, and most importantly, become someone you are proud to be. You might surprise yourself with what you're capable of. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you, good luck, and good night.
Would Patrick Moore and the Chamber Singers please come forward? The Winnicott Chamber Singers will be performing Time.
Time, you can spend it. When you spend it, then you're running out of time. You can save it, but to save it is to take a little time. In a minute, when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? It's illusion, there's confusion when they tell you now it's time to get older, time to work and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold it, time to tell them how you feel while there's still time. 3, 2, 1, 11:32 a.m. and dinner time. Not to kill, I said I will, and still it flies of time. Now it's time you can spend. When you spend, you're running out of time. You can save, but to save it, take some time. In a minute, you're in it. Feel passing time is illusion, confusion. They tell you now it's time to get older, to work, time to waste. There's no time left to hold it, time to tell them. While there's still time, 3, 2, 11, 2 a.m. dinner time. Not to kill, said I will, still it flies on time. minute. Can you feel passing is an illusion? They tell you to get older, work, waste, there's no holder. Tell him, feel there's time, 1:30, dinner time, kill, will still fly. Oh, time, you can spend it. When you spend it, then you're running out of time. You can save it, but to save it is to take a little time. In a minute when you're in it, can you feel the passing time? They say time to get older, time to work, and time to waste, and there's no time left to hold it, time to tell them how you feel while there's still time. 3, 2, 1, 11:30, 2 a.m. and dinner time. Now to kill, I said I will, and still it flies, and flies, and fly, fly, fly on time.
All right, is the class of 2026 ready to start receiving diplomas? Okay, at this time, would Gabrielle Borden and Carl Prinslot come to the podium? And would Nicole Seco and Amy Hood please join me on the stage?
Julie Emerson Allen. Anna Lorene Bassett. Sadie Elizabeth DeStefano. L. Marie Emery. Reese Patricia Gant. Lucy Burrows Gelbstein. Adam James Homix. Elizabeth Ann Maloney. Erin Sophie Muldoon. Isabel Grace Needham. Moxie Davenport Clifford. Chloe Jones Davis. Sullivan Coe Duffy. Elizabeth Ann Furtado.
Sam Hassan Abdelhamid. Sophie Rose Adams. Luke Evan Alhaj. Amber Marie Allgaier. Olivia Grace Anastas. Cameron Daisy Andrews. Liliana May Azamore. Cyrus Balarjan. Hannah Nevea Burial. Shannon Elizabeth Bellavance. Aria Rose Bennett. Sophia Bella Benari. Ryan Victor Bowman. Benjamin Elvin Box.
Elizabeth Cora Box. Devin Ronald Boyd. Grant Eric Boyd. Cruz Malcolm Moore Bradsher. Isaac Alexander Braga. Grace Helen Bramhall. Lillian Lucille Bramhall. Zane Daniel Brown. Taylor Ann Burness. Curran Thomas Burns Drillette. Skylar J. Carmona. Jason William Carrero. Shayla Nicole Marie Carson. Elizabeth Abigail Cardy.
Joyce Esther Cespedes Laura. Riley Scott Chamberlain. Brody McMillan Champney. Arlia Marie Charos. Haylie Marie Charos. Cooper Anthony Chatney. Christopher Michael Chaquette. Kevin Robert Christian. Aiden David Sink. Hayden Rose Coffey. Eva Ruby Cora. Navin Logan Crane. Danielle Paige Crane. Emmeline Joanna Chrissinger.
Aurelius J. Kiro. Titus Lee Kiro. Madison Jolie Sear. Colin Matthew Daly. Kevin Kalen De Silva. Kayo Ute Deliayo Mukai. Jacob Anthony Damari. Rachel Patricia Dione. Hale Henry Dodier. Gabriel Latimer Dow. Lauren Elise Dumont. Sydney Isabella Dyer. Gavin Michael Eaton. Savannah Rose Eaton.
Anthony Richard Emerson. Brock Gregory Emery. Hunter John Fay. Chloe Elizabeth Felch. Jacob Bryant Felch. Jared Anthony Philippone. Jackson Bailey Philippone. Danny Shay Frazier. Allison Lee Cross. Maddie Riley Garant. Abigail Marie Gentilella. Nathan James Garish. Ryan Joseph Douglas Jeffrey. Julia Bell Gonthier Serban.
Samantha Goucher. Sean Daniel Griffin. Anya Grover. James Dennis Grinelli. Jordan Elizabeth Amari Garenti. Austin Lewis Guy. Mackenzie Lynn Hodge. Paige Elizabeth Harris. Gavin Harry Harwood. Sierra Cadence Hersey. Maddie Margaret Hogan. Yang Ting Nguyen. Ryan Timothy Jameson. Owen Lucas Genados.
Serenity Storm Janvrin. Tyler Randall Johnson. Riley May Johannet. Danielle Marie Kananowitz. Nolan Bishop Keenan Tanzella. Nina Joy Davison. Molly Elizabeth Kenaway. Selena Kathleen King. Alexander Joseph Knowles. Caitlin Murphy Contos. Lacey Lee Labarge. Jameson George LaFleur. Dominic Lee Lake. Arden Langmaid.
Mia Sharon Lantane. Landon Joseph Oliver Law. Eva Marie Lawless. Colette Kimthu Lay. Hunter Robert Lentz. Isabel Brinkman Lilly. Abigail Jane Lord. Anna Elizabeth Lowry. Evangelina Marie McDonald. Christopher John McLean. Anthony John Magri. Dominic Benjamin Mancini. Elizabeth Rose Marshall. Elena Anel Martinez.
Addison Marie Mackerlane. Ace Brianna McNaughton. Caitlin Ann Merrill. Aaliyah Catherine Michaels. Oscar Droge Maringu. Alec Brooks Mitchell. Ella Jane McCullen Mitchell. Elise Leanne Mitchell. Bryce Raymond Mitchell. Amber Isabel Lucina Morgado. Cameron Marie Morrissey. Nathan Daniel Mullane. Finnegan Michael Malloy. Anna Margaret Nato.
Madeline Rose O'Brien. Sean Christopher O'Riordan. Eiley Catherine Olafson. Nalexi Vanessa Ordonez. Andrew Michael Paiva. Cecilia Gail Palermo. Dwayne Edward Pascal. Haley Elizabeth Perez. Natalie Ann Perkins. Samantha Rose Perry. William Henry Colleen Phillips. Avery Elizabeth Phoenix. Mia Nicole Pison. Libby Jean Plord.
Allison Michelle Pouliot. Avery Mason Powers. Beckett William Rath. Harvey Alexander Reynosa Santana. Hiron Alicia Reynoso Santana. Jack Thomas Riley. Jensen Alexandra Rivera Flores. Ava Margaret Robinson. Tatiana Marie Rosario. Kyla Marie Roy. Haley Patience Rudert. Jana Ahmed Sami. Zayed Ahmed Sami. Emma Samaruko.
Fenway Harriet Schooler. Izan Shoaib Sheikh. Mava Sky Shapiro. Bernard William Shidlow. Drew Jameson Simmons. Luna Eliza Snell. J. Jean South. Dwight David Souther Jr. Matthew Rodriguez Souza. Chantel Marilyn Spencer. Caitlin Elizabeth Starr. Ruby Jean Stevens. Michaela Stevie Stratz. Jaden Anthony Mario Street.
Carter Joseph Sullivan. Alex Anthony Tamilio. Alexander J. Svetnov. Liliana Rose Svetnov. Gianni Texera Veladosha. Julie Diaz Ventura. Garrison Patrick Wallen. Nikki Claire Welch. Ronan Kai Westfall. Jackson Parker White. Mackenzie Lee Wolfgram. Ella Catherine Wood. Aaron Zhu.
Just a few more things before we conclude. At this time, would the teachers please leave to form the receiving line? Okay, we're almost there. We will have them stand. Okay, let's make sure the tassels are on the right-hand side. And on the count of three, we'll move to the left. 1, 2, 3. The class of 2026.